Often there will be a sort of, there will be a thing that I either remember or sort of thought of, and it's in my head, and I think like, that would be a good painting. And then from there, I'll make a drawing and I will add in found images, looking through old photographs and like finding little bits in the photographs to incorporate. When we recall something, the act of remembering it, it changes our memory. It always does. That's sort of the way that memory works. There are all these other little bits of what was going on in your life at the time that you recall the memory that's sort of now baked into that memory, and the next time you recall it, the same thing happens. My name is Becky Suss, and I am an oil painter, and I live in Philadelphia, and I primarily make large paintings of domestic interiors. I had this moment, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, where I was making a lot of work about the history of my own family. And I was thinking about my grandmother, my mom's mother, who I never met, trained to be an opera singer. And then the war broke out. And in order to be an opera singer, you have to go to Europe. She couldn't go. It was during World War II. And then she met my grandfather and got married, and it was game over. And I started to think about these women who ended up being homemakers, and they raised their families, but how many of them had that unlived life? So I think of myself as the beneficiary to generations of women like that who didn't get a chance to do what they wanted to do, and the ones that did, most of the time were the ones that didn't end up having children. I'm so lucky that I got to choose my life, got to choose to have my one kid. He's in school all day. So the most joyful time is when I'm not in here now. It's when I'm with them, when I'm outside, when, the three of us together on a beautiful spring day.